Hey guys, so right now I'm just going to show you guys really quick how to install an HID kit, or the easiest way to install an HID kit on like a 07 to, I believe it's 14 Chevy Tahoe and Suburban. So you have two 10s that you got to take out. You have one right here. You have another one up here. Once you take those out, you just pull the headlight forward a little bit. Just enough so you could reach your hand through this gap right here. And then you twist the bulb counterclockwise, like if you're loosening a bolt or something. Once you twist it counterclockwise, you can just pull the bulb up like this, and then just get a flat screwdriver or something so that you could take out these clips right here. You could possibly do it with your nails. Sometimes they're kind of stuck or kind of hard to do. So I usually use a screwdriver. But right now I'll just do it by hand so you guys can see. So you just lift up those two tabs right there, one on each side, and then the bulb comes right out. After that, when you're putting your HID kit in, just pay attention to which tab out of the three is the bigger one. Because as you can see from the front of the headlight, or if you can't see it from the front, you can see it from the back or from your regular bulb. You have one bigger tab on this headlight, it's towards the top on this side. So when you put this bulb in place, you have to push it in this way and twist it like this to lock it in place. Also, HIDs are polarity sensitive, so when you put these in, power and ground does matter what side it's on. So if it doesn't turn on one way, most likely you just have to unplug this from your factory harness and flip it around this way, so power and ground will be reversed. For this vehicle, I don't usually even suggest HID kits, honestly. They tend to go out a lot faster on these cars or have more issues. I would suggest a LED kit, but a lot of LED kits, the issues with them is the fan is too big. So with the bigger fan, you can't push your headlight back in all the way, so you end up having like a pretty big gap, something kind of like this. Even when the headlight's in completely, with the four-sided kit, you could get it in almost all the way where it's not noticeable. And the four-sided LED kit's a lot brighter than the HID kit, so I'll put a link for that. Also, if you guys want to check those out, or if you'd like to see a video how those light up, you could check out our Instagram page, or I'll try and upload a video of my old Tahoe or of my brother's Tahoe with those lights on there. Alright, so once you guys push this bulb in, and you could see the bigger tab is up towards that corner, then you just twist it clockwise to lock it in place. If you guys can't do it by hand, sometimes you guys could put like some long needle nose pliers in here or something to tighten it up. You want to make sure it's tight. Don't leave it loose. A lot of times people leave the bulb loose, they barely have it in there, and the bulb will kind of wiggle its way out, and it ends up like burning or starting to like melt the headlight housing because the bulbs do get really hot. So after that, you just plug this in so it clips in place. And if you're doing HIDs, tuck all this stuff in and push the headlight in all the way and zip tie this somewhere where it fits so that you could have your headlight pushed in. If you're putting a four-sided LED kit, you don't have all this extra stuff that you have to worry about. It's a lot easier for the install than this one. Besides like that fan, like I told you, you got to put a little bit of pressure when you push this back in, and then put the screws so that you don't have a gap right here. We sell two-sided kits that fit this vehicle also, but you'll have a big gap in the corner. After that, you put these two screws back in, same ones you took out, and then just test the lights before you bother tightening these up. Make sure they both work, just in case you have to flip a connection or something. You don't want to tuck all this stuff in, have it ready to go, then you're going to turn on your car and only one's going to turn on, then you're going to have to move stuff or cut zip ties or something to take this stuff out to fix that. Alright, so now that we see they both work, we're going to go ahead and zip tie them and put the bolts back on. First time you turn on HID kits, it's usually suggested to let them warm up for about 30 seconds to a minute so that you don't end up with two different colors. For LEDs, that doesn't matter because they're just going to be that one color. Hopefully this video helps you guys out on how to install a HID kit or LED kit on your headlights for the 07 to 14 or 15 Tahoe. So this is after the lights are installed on the headlights. And we also did the fog lights on this vehicle.